Amazon FBA, Kindle publishing, affiliate marketing, blogging, day trading, drop shipping, I want to say. Type in make money online into YouTube and you will literally bombarded with many videos covering all of these different topics, with supposed gurus telling you it's super easy to make money in the online space. That being said, long-time viewers of my channel know that that definitely isn't the case. Setting up even one of these businesses to the point where it's actually profitable and successful takes a lot of work, and it's likely that you're going to probably run into a hell of a lot of setbacks in doing so. Side hustles then are most definitely tricky. So in the video today, I'm going to break down my top tips on what to do if your side hustle basically isn't taking off as you would like. So let's jump into it. So point number one is just going to be to ask yourself if you really want to do this. Bit of a controversial point, but it definitely needs emphasizing. See, while it would be awesome to earn an extra couple of $1,000s every single month through a side hustle, all of us hand on heart honestly say we'd be willing to put in the work in order to achieve it. I'll give you an example. Many of you know that I run quite a few different websites here on this channel. My second website, in fact, is growing fairly steadily, albeit behind some general industry expectations. And in order to grow this side hustle website to the point from where it's earning hundreds of dollars every single month to the point where it's earning thousands of dollars every single month, means that this will be very much a long-term project, taking a couple of years, if not maybe even a decade, to actually achieve the substantial number of page views that this website needs to get to. Yeah, you heard that right, years, not months. So this basically requires a lot of work every single year in order to build upon the success of the previous year and just basically treat it like a business. If then you're in a situation whereby you're wondering why business hasn't taken off and it's only been a couple of months and you're maybe not working as hard on it as you probably should be, then just go into it knowing that side hustles are a business. They're not a side hustle really, and you do have to really put in the work in order to achieve your desired results there. One thing I always like to do is ask yourself a question whereby if you put a decade's worth of work into your side hustle or a decade's worth of work into building a business, would it be worth it for you at this stage in your life or would it not? There's no harm if it isn't, that's perfectly fine, but it's just a question you really need to ask yourself if you are thinking of going down this make money online kind of route. Bet you weren't expecting to see this background, guys, right? So guess what? Let me take my glasses off so you can take me seriously. Your boy lost half the audio for the rest of the video, which isn't ideal, as you can probably imagine, and posted editing on the last day before I want to get this video out. Not the best thing in the world, is it? What I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to re-record the video. A lot less editing, unfortunately, so regularly scheduled editing will resume kind of next week in next week's video. But until then, hopefully this will suffice. There's some really good points here that you should hopefully take away, and hopefully we can take things from there. Again, apologies about the lackluster quality of the rest of this video, but we do our best. And as with everything in side hustles, not everything goes smoothly. We try and push things through as much as we can, so let's jump into it. The next major point I wanted to make is to understand the amount of work it's going to take. I mean, it can be very easy as a beginner to get that initial burst of motivation. You know, you might watch a couple of YouTube videos, say around, I don't know, Amazon FBA, get super excited and think, hey, if this person can do it, so can I. However, in reality, there are unfortunately no overnight successes. And while you might get the odd outlier who will make money online from their first go of it, in reality, the vast majority of people need to work a lot more than they think in order to grow their businesses. As such, it's super important for you to understand the amount of work that it's going to take. For example, if you have a blog post and it's averaging maybe 100 page views per blog post, and it's averaging, I don't know, 5,000 page views in total every single month on your blog, you know that you'll probably need to earn around about 1,000 posts in order for your site to get 100,000 pages per month in order to get enough traffic to make this whole blogging thing worthwhile. Now, you also need to be honest with yourself and ask if you've genuinely done enough or basically done everything in your power in order to get your business to take off. For example, many of you understand the absolute dumpster fire that was my first website, but if I genuinely asked myself, did I do everything in my power in order to get that business to take off? What would the answer be? Absolutely not, of course. I really messed that one up. Now, to give you an example, what I could have done with that one is I could have, delved a little bit more detail into the keyword research. I could have done a much better job of niching down. I could have done a couple of other bits and pieces, or just basically consistently post a lot more content on that website, but I decided to pivot into the other website. So just ask yourself then, if you are going through a bit of a rough patch with your side hustle, have you done everything in your power, or are you just going through the motions like it is very easy to do there? The final point I wanted to make is just to pivot when necessary. It's all well and good when you're trying to get your business to take off, but if it's been around 3 years and you're not making any progress or in the red when the amount of money you've spent, then guess what? It's time to pivot, and it's probably time to pivot hard. Now, I'm not talking about, let's say if you set up, I don't know, an Amazon business and maybe, it's earning $1,000 per month, but it's not earning $100,000 per month. you've actually grown a business from $0 to $1,000. So that should be something that you're super, super, impressed with. And that's something that, takes small tweaks in order to get there. But I'm talking about maybe you've set up a blog, maybe you set up an Amazon business or something, and you've basically seen absolutely zero growth. It's not taking off, any of those kinds of things. In those situations, it's most definitely time to sort of pivot there. In this scenario then, look at the ways in which you can adjust your strategy. For example, if you're selling on Amazon and your product is just not taking off, potentially start looking at other products. If your website is not getting any page views after 3 years, then try to explore a new keyword or a new niche to go after on your site, or even pivot to a brand new website there as well. You then want to set yourself really, really realistic SMART goals over the next 12 months or so. So for example, for the Amazon idea, you want to make $1,000 in profit per month from your Amazon product within 12 months. And that should give you a solid figure to aim for. As always, guys, if you are interested in more videos around, blogging, side hustles, personal development, any of those kinds of things, please do smash the like and subscribe button. It genuinely does help out the channel. And until next week's video, hopefully with a little bit better editing, I'll leave you to it. All the best, gang. Have a good one. Bye for now.